Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Tamara, the paper and pen girl. Thank you for joining me again. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me so that you'll be notified when I have new videos coming up. As well, if you are returning, thank you so much for returning back. I do appreciate your faithfulness to watching my videos. Now, what are we doing today? Today we are doing a update video, and I'm doing this a little bit early because I'm not going to be able to do this next week. I am updating you on my mini happy planner and how I've been using it for the month of February and what I will be changing or updating going into March. So, in January, the end of January, I switched for my Goldie, into this, my Recollections iridescent cover, which worked out really well. All I did, of course, was just take out the rings out of it, like I did with the gold planner. And I loved it. It was working out really well, but I needed to change it because I'm just totally demolishing this thing. And so I wanted to change it for the month of March. Spring is coming, and so I wanted a little bit more springy color. Not only that, I went to Hobby Lobby and discovered the world of Carpe Diem personal size planners. And I have loved this color, the Robin's Egg, and I fell in love with this planner. And so lo and behold, my month of March is going to be in this Carpe Diem Robin's Egg personal size planner. Now, there is a small difference in size between the Robin's Egg, between the Recollections and the Carpe Diem. It's not a very huge size, but I will show you what difference it did make in the planner, and it does make a difference. The size does make a small difference, not to the main inside, but I'll show you what it makes a difference with. So I went ahead and I switched out the cover, which means that I did have to take out the rings out of this beautiful planner. But it was pretty easy to take out the rings, and the holes are left. I put stickers over the holes. They're not sticking really well, so I have to find something else that's going to stick better, but not leave residue, sticky residue in the planner. Now, one of the major differences in here is that the inside of the Recollections planner, when you take out the rings, it still does have a hard kind of feel to it here. So it still gives you more of a structure on the inside. However, in the Carpe Diem, it does not have that. I have not seen it, so it doesn't give you as much of a structure, so it's more flexible, which is a great thing. I love that, which means I can probably end up putting expander rings or bigger rings inside here and it still would fit. I would, if I did that, need to take out these covers though, but it would fit larger items in here because it's able to bulk up more, and so I love that. The feel of it, the texture is so nice. It's absolutely wonderful. Yes. I actually bought this one, a same Robin's Egg color with floral pattern. And then I bought, I believe it's a peach or pink, one that I do have as well. So I have 3 of these covers. Now, what will I change them for Happy Planner? Maybe not. I might use regular binder inserts inside of those. So we'll see how that works out. I love the pockets. I absolutely love the pockets. You see how soft? That's very soft and flexible, pliable. I love the pockets, the shape of it. I'm not going to be putting my my regular everyday cards, my ID and stuff like that in there. I do have that in here. Inside of the Recollections planner, I was using the Go Getter one pouch, and so I just took everything out the Go Getter pouch and slapped it right in here inside of the Daydreamer pouch, and I thought that the color went really well with the planner as well. Springtime, right? So I love that. So I did put that back. I kept the blush pink disc because they're beautiful, and I think that they do go really well with this. So I kept the blush pink disc. If you have blush pink disc and you're in love with them like I'm in love with them, leave me a comment down below, please, because these things are fabulous. If you don't have some, I'm not going to tell you to go out and spend your money to get some. But however, if somebody's offering to buy you a gift, these blush pink is phenomenal. Love those. Okay. I did also make, this is going to be new. I did insert this pen loop on to the back dashboard of my Daydreamer, the back cover of the Daydreamer, because the pen loop on this is situated in the center right below this snap loop. With it being that way, this pen is not going to be able to go properly without going over the edge of the planner. I'm going to have to put it over because this is a pen that I usually hook down and just pull out the bottom and write when I need it, and put it back. So I'm not going to be able to do that comfortably. I don't like the way it looks otherwise. So for now, I'm just going to leave it in this pen loop. I made that change. Also for January, the last week of January, I went ahead and I started using the Daydreamer planner as my spending tracker. And I must tell you, it's working out absolutely beautifully. It is working out beautifully. I love it. And I have actually kept up with it. This is my monthly. I've been writing down what my bills are, when they're supposed to be coming out, when did I pay certain things on them, and also switching to another checking account, switching them to another checking account. So that's what I've been doing this month. I've been keeping a track of whether I've spent what I spent. So no spend, low spend. On the days that you normally see blank, that's usually a no spend day. So I've been using this. And what I added for the second week is I just calculated how much it is that I actually spent each day. So I have the daily amounts written on the yellow. So I might continue. So I'll probably continue to do that as well. I didn't have the stickers here, but I did calculate here as well. And so this is this week. I do need to enter the amounts for here and here, which I'll be checking later. Entering them. The days was just so busy for the past 2 days that I have not had the time to do that, but I will be entering it here. Sometimes as soon as I spend it, I do go ahead and write it in. Sometimes I don't get to do that. So I'm gonna, this is spending day number 1, spending day number 2. This is where I'll be putting my totals of what I did spend for those days, since I had a no spend here and I do not expect to spend anything on Saturday. So I only need the 5. These came from a sticky note that I got from a friend at a planner swap. So that's what I'm using for that total for the day. I'm also thinking of using my starting balance for the day, how much I spend. And then of course, when I subtract all of that, it would give me my starting balance for the next day. I'm thinking of doing that, but I'm not sure if I'll incorporate that yet. I did incorporate what my financial goals was for the week. And so for this week, I want to go ahead and do these things. So very low spend for this week. And I think on yesterday and the day before, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't think I spent too much, but I did buy some groceries and I did take my son to the movies and bought lunch for us. So we'll see if that equates to a kind of a low spend this week. So the spending tracker is working beautifully, beautifully, beautifully. I would recommend this to anybody who's having a hard time tracking their spending. This really makes me want to write in here how beautiful it is. So for the month of March, I will be keeping the Daydreamer for the month of March. I've also got a sheet going that I'm writing down the bills, when they're due, and what the amounts are that are actually due. So I need to start filling my March sheet out, which I will be doing shortly for my spending tracker. Now, for February, I switched into my Glam Girl, and this was given me by Planner Babe Rhonda. She gifted this to me. And so I'm using the Glam Girl. I did include a folder in here because this is my regular everyday planner. In January, I was using the Sugar and Spice mini. Love, love, love this. So I kept the monthly calendar in here because there are things on the months that I need. So going into March, what I will be using going into March is the Trendsetter. I will be using the Trendsetter planner. Today is the day. It is the day for the month of March. Every day is going to be the day. It's going to be the day that I get rid of some things that I'm doing that's taking up way too much time, and just focusing on the things that are, a better use of my time in March. Today is the day. Every day. So I have 31 days of today is the day. Okay. So let me know if you're with me in March to make every day, all 31 days, the day that you do something. You're either getting rid of something that does not belong, or you're adding something that's more positive to your life, or you are perfecting something, being better at something, finish reading something. There, we need to make March the day that we're crushing it. I did go ahead and make this beautiful divider here with some stickers from the Trendsetter book. I got this also at that planner meetup from another planner babe. So I did make this divider. This is what I will be using for the month of March. So my poof is going to be coming over here, unless I can find a blue one, a dark blue. I don't know. We'll see. But my poof will be coming over here. And then for my daily is going to be this Trendsetter, the weekly calendar. I'll be adding that. I find that I've been using this as my calendar. I have not had time to be in my classic size. And so what I have been doing is I've been using these sheets, which I cut down, and I just insert them and make my running list and check them off as I go along. And that worked out really well. This is the current week. And I do have stuff written. I've just, covered that up. And for March, also, for last week, I had stuff written and I'm just covered that up too. But it's worked out really well to be able to, keep my running list of all the things that I do have to do in the days as the days goes on, and then I just check them off or cross them off. I do use both sides, so I would use this for one day, flip it over, and just use it for the next day. Then when I need another one, I'll insert the other one inside. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using this color. This color does go along with this. I got this paper from a while back. I did a haul at Michael's, and I bought these notebooks that they had. They're $9.99, but they had them, I believe it was 60% off, and then an additional 20 or something like that was on. So I ended up paying about $3 for each one of these notebooks. And so I just popped the page out, cut off right here, and then cut the page into two. So this whole book is going to give me a whole lot of note paper to use. So that's what I've been using. I do also have this one that I also got that day. I don't think I'll be using this one, or I could use, if you don't have those supplies, or you're not wanting to go out and buy anything, I do have from the Recollections kit that comes inside of the little planners. I do have these note pages that I can just cut and punch. It comes with three kinds, this one, and it comes with these to-do list ones. So it comes with those. You could also use, and let me find them, regular notebook paper. If you have regular notebook paper, you can cut those down to size, which is what's in here. So this is the regular notebook paper, and just cut them off, punch it, and use them as well. I try to keep blank paper in here. So if I need to write something, I know just go look for the black one. Just go look for the black one, because I'm trying not to write notes all over the place. I'll just go grab the black planner and write down my little notes. So when I need to refer back to it, it's in that black planner. Let me know in the comments if you have problems keeping track of what you've written down if you did not write it in your planner like I do. So that's what I need to do. So that's the major changes for February that's coming up. With this Carpe Diem planner, when you, and I'll pop this off real quick. Hold on. Let me pop that off. That's how quickly I change my planner. So just pop it off of one. And if I want it to move back in here, I just put it back in here. And I'm already ready to go. It's done. It's done. See, it's too big. Bam. Bam. Perfect. So I'm already ready to go in the planner. That's how easy it is to change. And that's why I left this in there, because when I'm ready to go back, it's already there. So these will always be in there. What I did have to do with this Carpe Diem, and I don't want to make it, is I had to cut this back page down. Now this is the front of another mini happy planner. I don't remember the name of this one, but it's a black and white and gold one. It doesn't have colors inside of it, but I had to cut. I don't know if you can see that. It had a white strip here, but I had to cut the white off here, cut the white off here to all the way to the black, and then cut the lamination. See if you can see where it's laminated, the lamination meets there. I had to cut that all off till it reached down to the cover, to the actual cover, in order for it to fit inside, because the happy planner is bigger. I don't want to, for some reason, I just feel like the laminating sheet is going to cut the inside of this planner, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just being very careful. And I stick it inside. And that looks so beautiful with that black and white. That really looks good with that black and white. So even if I had a black and white planner, it could fit inside of here beautifully. Those are some receipts that I did that I need to go ahead and process as well. So you will have to cut that down in order to be able to use it. If I wanted to use this cover, I would have to cut it off all the way from here, because this is where the laminating ends, all the way to where that the actual cover starts right there. And cut this one all the way down here, and this one needs to go all the way here, and maybe even a little bit of that need to come off. What I did notice that it's not coming apart. It is not coming apart, so I don't have a problem with that. It's still very solid in there. So if you want to, you can probably even run this back through a laminator just to keep it safe and secure if you want to. It's not coming out of here, so it doesn't really matter to me. So all I would do is get this back on top, is just put this back in, and I'm ready to go. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the ease of using these, my mini planners. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So that's what I am doing for February that's coming up. This is a long video. I know. Can't seem to get a short video done. Thanks for sticking in there with me. I love how chunky this is. I'm definitely a member of the Chunky Mini Planner Club. Leave me a message down below if you are loving the chunky minis. And so I'm going to get some new palms for next month. I don't know what they will be, but I'll be getting some new ones for next month. I might add another folder. I was thinking of adding one more little section in here, but I don't know yet. We'll see how that works out. And the section that I was thinking of adding is going to be just a daily journal section, because I'd like to restart my journaling, not my faith journaling, but just for me, a personal journal. So we'll see how that works out if I am able to find the time to add that. So thanks so much for joining me in this video, my update. This is my planner for March. And I will see you on the next one. Have a fantastic day and go be productive. Bye-bye.